Multiple sclerosis is an unpredictable disease that affects the central nervous system, and primarily it affects the brain and the entire body. Across the country, we have about 1 million people living with MS, and then within our state of Alabama, there's a little bit over 7,000. And within Jefferson County, there's almost 2,500. We're very, very local, and we support people living with MS and their caregivers. The first thing that we do is we support research. Also, if a drug is not working for them, then they can, find another option to help them with a better quality of life. We also provide resources. We have MS navigators across the country that walk through the journey with someone who's been diagnosed, also walking through the journey with a caregiver that's been diagnosed. So they're able to provide local resources that are available, and we are also able to provide financial assistance to people living with MS. So we have a lot of opportunities for people to be engaged with us once they've been diagnosed with MS.
I received my diagnosis of MS in January of 2011 after I had a car accident. I had 2 MRIs and a CAT scan before I received my final diagnosis in January of 2011. I had they call it floaters behind your eyes, and actually what those floaters turned out to be were the lesions on my brain. MS affects my daily life now because I'm more cognizant about what I do and what I eat. Weather is not my friend. Extreme heat and extreme cold is not my friend. Sometimes I do get tired. When I first got diagnosed with the MS Society, I did have a walk team called Team D for MS. And so we would walk every year. We would do the t-shirts and everything. I do work with the MS Society. I volunteer, I will be volunteering this year at the Walk MS. Every now and then when people get newly diagnosed, everybody wants to call me on the phone and ask me about it or whatever. And so I try to be there for people, to kind of calm them down a little bit. It's important to me to kind of put a different face on it, because I feel like a lot of times when I first got diagnosed, people only remember older people like Richard Pryor or maybe Annette Funicello or different things like that. So it was kind of important to me to put a fresh face on it. And so when people see me, they always say, well, you don't look sick. You don't look like you have MS. And I always say, well, what does MS look like? Because I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So it's very important to me that I put a different face on it.